This was the umpteenth time that Jimmy was being brought to the office for indiscipline. I was so tired of this boy. Having fallen short of ideas, I asked him to take out his desk and his chair and put them on the assembly ground. I told him to write an essay of 500 words about himself. The title, Who is Jimmy? Several hours into the day, and Jimmy brings in his essay. And one paragraph caught my attention. I want to know my father. Does he resemble me? Does he have a similar personality to mine? Mother says that father disowned us when she was pregnant with me. Do I have any characteristics like those ones? This got me thinking. Could it be the case that Jimmy's indiscipline problems were stemming from the fact that he had an anonymous father? Welcome back to Reflections on Parenting. My name is Matilda, guidance and counseling psychologist. In this channel, we share ideas on how to become better and better parents with each new day. I got digging, I got researching, I got looking around to find out, does it correlate if someone is not aware of one of their parents? Does it bring about psychological problems? Yes, it does. In fact, I would say it is a basic need for every child to know their biological roots, their biological mother, their biological father. When you look at kids who have been adopted, living in a good environment with love from those people who have adopted them, materially being provided, you'll still find out that a big percentage of these kids want to know their biological relatives. They want to know who their father is. They want to know who their mother is. Not because they are deprived of love or deprived materially, but it is just an innate need within them to want to know, where did my genes come from? This personality that I have, who relates? Look at yourself. Every day, as you go about your activities here and there, at the back of your mind, you are identifying with your parents or with your relatives. You could be saying, I was talkative as my daddy. You even hear people saying, akona hasira kama za babake, or it runs in the family. Unconsciously, we all want to relate. We all want to identify with those who gave us life. So it is, I should say, a human right for these kids to know who brought them into the world. Now, the problem with us Africans is that we like to have many secrets. You don't want to reveal this information to your child. Maybe they have even come to you and asked, who is my real dad? And you don't want to tell them. Maybe you are hurt because the man left you. Maybe out of shame, you don't want to reveal it. Maybe it is true that the man is a jailbird, a useless drunkard somewhere, but you love your child. You can never let your child to go hungry. You'd not let your child to be cold or to be sick. You'll do everything to provide this comfort for them. Realize that this knowledge is also a need. It is a psychological need. Your child will find completion when they know where 50% of their genes is coming from. These kids who have an unknown parent, it could be a mother in a few cases, but mostly a father in many cases, usually develop psychological problems. They have a problem with trust. They have a problem with attachment. They have a problem developing a solid self-concept. because they don't know this other parent. So the child lives with a void within themselves. The child cannot anchor this self concept somewhere. So, in the name of the love that you have for your child, it is necessary for you to make every effort to ensure that they know their father, that they put a closure to this chapter in their lives. I want to allay your fears that many times all that the child needs is to just see this person, greet them, talk to them, and after a while, they'll go back to their lives. There are also supervised visits. In case you're afraid that this man is abusive, this man is a drug addict, you can organize a supervised visit. Several visits, let them meet so that your child puts a closure to this part of their life. You can involve a therapist to try and mitigate unrealistic expectations in your child. Maybe your child feels like if dad is in my life, everything would be so good. But we know that more often than not, that is not the case. So involving a therapist would help you to bring down the expectations to reality. Finally, I want to appeal to all the men here who have a child at large somewhere to man up and show up in the lives of these children. They need you. And I'm still insisting, not so much materially, but for you to give them that birthright. Let them know where the 50% of themselves, 50% of the genes that make them up, come from. Thank you, viewers. I'd like to hear your comments and your experiences concerning this topic. Are you a child with an anonymous parent? How has it affected you? Are you a father somewhere who wants to see their child and it is difficult for you? Please share. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe so that we will continue to grow together. Thank you.